Yo, what is good? Today we're going to be installing the MaxpeedingRod coilovers on the G35. Also doing a black interior swap and some black suede and starlights. But so we're going to be putting the coilovers on. Apparently these lower the car actually pretty low, and they're relatively cheap. They're pretty affordable. I think they were $320. But we're going to be doing the fronts first. I'll be showing you guys how to do that, and then we're going to be doing the rears, and I'll be also showing you how to do that. So, yeah. So the first thing you're going to do is take your wheels off, obviously on both sides. Oh, you're going to come up to the top. You got 3 13s sitting on each side. You're going to have to pop off. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that with the impact. I can get it in there. Break them loose. I'm gonna have to get that one with a ratchet. Impact won't reach that. Same for this side. Oh, it was already loose. I got the AC lines away, so I'm gonna pop those off and then show you guys how to take off the suspension. So now you're going to crack these 2 bolts at the bottom that hold the bottom of the strut in there, and you're going to need 2 17s to crack that, and 1 on each side. 1 with a ratchet just to hold it so you can break the bolt loose. Redo. To take the front strut out on the G, you're going to have a cotter pin here on the top of the control arm, right? You have 1 17 right there, but you're gonna need to put a wrench or a ratchet on there to hold it so you can zip it off. And you're gonna lower this, take the sway bar end link off too. That's another 17, and I'm pretty sure this is a 17 too. So take all of that off, show you guys how it looks like, and we're gonna put the front strut in. To the back side of the G35, so it's not going to be a true coilover. You're still going to have to put your spring from MaxpeedingRods in this bucket, but you won't need any of these rubber pieces because they won't fit around it. The first thing you're going to do is, I already took it off. This nut is welded to the strut, so you're actually going to need to get it's an M12 1.25 thread nut that threads perfectly onto the bolt, and then you're going to take off 2 12s at the top and then push it down, and then this will come out. This bolt is a 17. This one is also a 17, but you need a wrench to hold one side of the nut in place while you unscrew it to get it backed out. And then you're just gonna take them out and put your new ones in. It's pretty much that easy. As you can see, we got the strut out from the top. It's taking the 2 12s out and the 17 down here holding this in. Next thing I'm going to do is take the spring out and put the MaxpeedingRod spring and bucket in there. And I'm probably going to take the locking ring out from the bottom of this one, so I can get probably like an extra ½ inch of clearance from the body, because I don't know how low it's actually going to take the body on this. It is a pretty heavy car, but even the fronts really didn't slam it that much, but I'm going to put them in and see how low it goes. out the spring in the bucket. You won't be able to reuse this or this because it doesn't fit on the new spring at all. Too small. So what you're gonna do is you grab your new spring, stack it on top of here, and you're gonna put this upside down in here. You can see there's little clips in there that hold the little bucket in place. So I'll set that up and do a little time lapse of me putting that in. Spring and bucket in. I got it on its lowest setting, and you got to match this up. Definitely want to do it with a jack because I couldn't lift this with all of my hands probably, you know, because I'm weak. You're gonna slide the bolt through, and there's another one on this side. Where is it? Somewhere. Oh. You'll see it right there. Put this in there, slide it on, and put a wrench on one side. Oh. See, because the thing keeps spinning, so you're gonna have to put a wrench on one side and a ratchet and then tighten them down. All done now. Everything's all tightened up. Coilover bucket. It's pretty much all we touched, and the two 12s on top, both sides. You're gonna go walk around, put the wheels on this thing and see how it's sitting. Let me cut back to that. That's how the wheel is sitting in the air, and we got a 2-finger gap. This thing's about to sit so low. Are you ready for the drop? See how low it is? Dang. Look at that. Like a 1-finger gap in the middle. I need to fix the front. The front looks a little... I don't like how there's a 2-finger gap, but... Y'all see that she's sitting nice now. Probably gonna take it for a test drive and let y'all know how it rides. It looks good. Once you get some new wheels, some skinnier tires, it'll be looking way better. The ride actually isn't that bad in it. And the car actually sounds pretty good. I think I need to tighten some in the front. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I hear a little clanking, but it actually is riding pretty well. Yep, and those are my brakes. Don't mind those. It actually rides pretty well. For $300 coilovers, you really can't ask for better. But yeah, I mean, that's it for the video. Shout out to MaxpeedingRods for making some decent coilovers. I mean, for $310, you really can't beat it. You get fully adjustable and dampening controlled coilovers. They're easy to put on with at-home tools. I mean, there's really nothing much else to say. They ride amazing. They feel great. It makes the car feel more rigid and more planted to the ground. I mean, you really can't get a better deal for those than that. But, you know, oh yeah, we got a video next week in a couple of days. We're going to be switching around my entire interior to black, which I already started doing. And the star lights, let me flip this camera around. Lights are coming in a couple of hours. I got some black suede to put all over this. Gonna cover it in black suede and do some purple stars in the headliner. Thinking of wrapping the car like the G black. So we're gonna see how that goes, but this thing's so flimsy, dude. I'm already getting little tears in it. So I'm gonna have to fix a lot of that up. But I think the stars are gonna look great. I already did most of the interior, got it all painted black. You can see, you know, I've been busy. But yeah, video, stay tuned for when we do put the starlights in the G, and I'll show you guys how to wrap a headliner in suede or any fabric you want, your choice. It's not that hard. All you need is some headliner adhesive, but you'll see that in the next video. So see ya.